Well, I'll tell you this, the Nothing Headphone 1 are the only headphones I've ever worn that have actually incited small children to approach me in the street and give me a load of guff. I'm saying something in squeaky prepubescent speak that I roughly translated to mean, "What the merry f*** is that upon your bonce, you old scrotum? You look like one of those Cybermen out of Doctor Who." But hey, I guess if you actually want to converse with kids, then the Nothing Headphone 1 is a pretty good icebreaker. Although now it kind of sounds like I'm giving out grooming tips in this video, so maybe I'll just cut this entire section and pretend it never happened. Or you know, maybe I'll just make it the introduction to this video because sod it. Now the Nothing Headphone 1 comes in a choice of two colours, white or black. I've had the white one slapped on my head for a good couple of weeks now. Let's do a lovely wee unboxing with the black version now. So as you can see, the Nothing Headphone 1 comes nestled inside of a case. Ta-da! Yeah, try that one again. Ta-da! So there's the Nothing Headphones 1 themselves. Then also inside the box you get another wee box containing a quick start guide. Got a Nothing branded Type-C to Type-C USB cable. And also the old 3.5mm jobby. The case itself is the exact same for the black and the white models. It's coloured black. It's got this sort of fuzzy felt on the outside to make it feel nice and soft, but it is pretty sturdy, pretty rugged. It is quite a sizable square shaped case, though pretty skinny as well. The Nothing Headphone 1 just fits neatly inside, and you've got room up top for your cables and other bits. Which then brings us on to the Nothing headphones themselves. And Nothing's design is certainly unique, distinctive, I guess, and yeah, remarkable. Some might be tempted to say completely batshit mental, but one thing's for sure, they're certainly eye-catching. You'll be attracting a fair amount of attention if you've got these slapped on your Gulliver as you're having a merry little stroll to your local odd bins. And opinions on the aesthetics are completely subjective, of course, but one thing you certainly can't accuse Nothing of is straying far from their usual design language. The Headphone 1 fits right in, from those boxy transparent cups right down to the red indicator for the right cup. Although sadly, bugger all flashing LEDs anywhere on those cups, so you can't turn your melon into a portable disco. It's a mostly plastic finish, but seems reasonably rugged. Plenty of strength in that headband, etc. The main thing for me is that the Nothing Headphone 1, pretty comfy to wear even for long stretches. Doesn't have quite as much padding around the headband area compared with some rivals, but I didn't find that an issue, even though obviously very little natural padding of my own. I haven't experienced any cranial tenderness this past fortnight, and quite a generous amount of padding around those ear cups as well. Unfortunately, the Headphone 1 doesn't fold up nice and compact, so you can't easily cram it into a bag when you need to. But those cups do rotate a full 90 degrees, as you can see there, so at least you can get the bugger nice and flat. And you can comfortably drape the Nothing Headphone 1 around your neck. However, when you are wearing these as a rather conspicuous necklace, those cups do rattle against each other every time you move. So when you're walking down the street, you've got this constant, which I'm sure the mic is picking up quite clearly. And as you can see, after just a couple of weeks, this is already causing some slight wear and tear. So maybe these big square corners, not such a good idea. And the Headphone 1 only IP52 rated as well, so marginally splash resistant, not full on water resistant, so try not to get them too moist. Thankfully, mercifully here in the UK, it's actually been quite sunny and dry these past couple of weeks. Now, to actually pair your Headphone 1 up with your smartphone, you'll want to download the Nothing X app, which you can grab on iOS and Android. And the headphones can pair up with a couple of devices at once using Bluetooth 5.3. And the Nothing X app comes packed with all the features you'd expect. You can fiddle around with features like the noise cancellation, the spatial audio, tweak the audio to your personal preferences, and you've got the device settings where you can swap between LDAC and AAC codecs. And you've got a Find My Headphones feature just in case they get lost down the back of the sofa or whatever. Just give that a wee tap. And the Headphones 1 will produce quite an irritating sound. I don't know why, it kind of makes me think of a robot jizzing into a sock. And from within this app, you can also fully customize the Nothing Headphone 1 controls. Now, absolutely all of the ports, controls, etc. are housed over here on the right cup, which does make it a bit busy, to say the least. But you've got your power button down here below, quite obvious when that's switched on because it's red when it's off. You've also got that Type-C USB port and the 3.5mm jack. And then all of the controls are actually housed around the back end of the right cup. So for instance, you've got a paddle which you can flick left and right in order to skip forwards and back. You can also push and hold it in either direction to fast forward or rewind. And you've also got yourself a wee roller button just above that. You can actually push this in to pause and play your music. And then you roll it in order to tweak the volume. Sadly, it doesn't roll up and down as you might expect. It rolls left and right. So it did take me a few days to remember which direction I needed to actually roll it in order to lower or raise the volume left or right. Just blame it on the senility. But fairly frequently these past couple of weeks, I'd go and try and lower the volume a wee bit and end up absolutely blasting my eardrums to bits. Not helped by the fact that just small nudges don't seem to really do anything. You have to give it a full-on roll for it to actually have any effect. And you do have head detection support as well, which can be activated or deactivated in that Nothing X app. So if somebody starts banging on it, you're expecting a response, you can just whip them off your head. Otherwise, you can also cycle between the different noise cancellation modes and transparency mode, which allows you to be more aware of your surroundings, either again with that roller button. Otherwise, I mapped it to this wee bonus corner button, again over on the right cup. As I say, this is all completely customizable right here in the Nothing X app, so you can set it up exactly the way you want it. To a limited degree, of course. Some things like the roller button, for instance, can only be mapped to a play pause. Now, the Nothing Headphone 1 is powered by some 40mm drivers, while the audio output has been tuned by Kef, a British company which produces speakers and headphones. And also, coincidentally, the name of one of my old school chums who we used to fondly refer to as Kef the Speff. I can't actually remember what a speff was now, but you certainly didn't want to be one, and you most definitely didn't want a name that rhymed with it. Anyway, audio quality isn't the Nothing Headphone 1's strongest aspect, sadly, despite the LDAC and high-res audio support. With the default sound settings on here, I gotta say I did find the output to be rather flat and unexciting. But thankfully, Nothing's usual EQ feature can be used to tweak and fiddle with that audio. You've got a simple mode where you can just play around with the bass, the mids and the trebles. Or do as I did, jump into advanced and have a proper full-on play. As you can see there, you've got an 8-point equalizer, so you can give the various frequencies a boost or tell them to simmer down a bit. And I did find my usual metal and hip-hop fare did sound a bit better with some tweaking, and also by slapping on the old bass enhancement feature. As you can see there, it is multi-level. I was quite happy with the default level 3. It's just a shame that there's bugger all sign of Nothing's really handy hearing test tool on here, which can actually judge your lugs by playing a series of tones and then spaffing out your own personalized custom EQ on your behalf with minimal fuss or effort. I really enjoyed this feature on the Nothing earbuds, which I reviewed last year, I think it was now. So it's just a real shame that it's missing in action here. As for the noise cancellation, well, you can flip this on at any point. As you can see there in the app, you can cycle between low, medium and high settings. You've also got adaptive, where it will automatically switch between the three based on how noisy your environment is. You can also knock this off, or you can swap into transparency mode, where you're actually able to hear everything fairly clearly that's going on around you. And as I say, I can cycle between the transparency and the noise cancellation modes by tapping this wee button in the corner there. It's fairly obvious which mode you're in at any given point, especially as a wee noise plays out to indicate. It goes for the noise cancellation and for transparency. And that one noise perfectly sums up the disappointment of every girl that I've ever dated. The noise cancellation is effective up to just over 40 decibels, so it's not a patch on more premium rivals, but it's still decent enough to help to muffle traffic or train noises, so at least you can enjoy a podcast or an audiobook without boosting that volume all the way up. And you get only marginal wind feedback when it is quite blustery out there, so not too distracting. And now a lovely wee mic test as conducted with the Nothing Headphone 1. You've got a quad mic setup here, plus of course the usual AI noise cancelling algorithm shindiggery. So this is how you'll sound on a call with the Nothing Headphone 1 in a nice, quiet, sedate, calming environment. But
If you happen to find yourself in a really noisy, nasty environment, such as, for instance, a busy road with all kinds of angry drivers tearing on by, well, no worries, you'll still come through reasonably crisp and clear here on the Nothing Headphone 1.
As for the battery life, well, Nothing itself predicts you'll get roughly 30 hours of full-on audio playback from a 100% charge of the Headphones 1. And that is with maxed out performance, so a good bit of LDAC action and ANC switched on and turned all the way up to the maximum level. If you knock off the ANC, you'll get around 50 to 60 hours of playback instead, and I found these estimates to be more or less accurate. I certainly had days of play with these bad boys before they needed a recharge, and of course it's not the best performance again out there by any means. There are plenty of headphones that can go for 50 or 60 hours with noise cancellation switched on, but still a respectable effort, and you know, it'll do you for a full week of commutes and certainly any long haul journeys you have to go on. And yes, it does take a couple of hours to fully charge the Nothing Headphone 1, but you know, if you've suddenly discovered that they're dead 5 minutes before you have to scurry out the door, no worries, plug them in, and by the time you've got to leave, they'll have enough charge in there for a good couple of hours of use, so good enough for a fairly long commute, even if you live on the sodden Isle of Wight or something. And there you have it, my lovelies. That, in a tasty wee nutshell, is the Nothing Headphone 1. Not a bad first effort by any means. The design is certainly distinctive and divisive, I would imagine. It'd certainly be very interesting to hear your immediate thoughts down in the comments below. Do you like the look of them, or maybe you think you'd look better with half a pint of custard slapped on your head? Definitely please let us know. It's a shame that the audio quality wasn't a bit beefier. You had the likes of the hear and test functionality chucked in there, though who knows, that might come in a future firmware update. We shall see. But anyway, please do plug subscribe and ding that notifications bell for more on the latest and greatest tech, and have yourselves a ruddy wonderful rest of the week. Cheers everyone, love you.